Most people think wealth disappears because of big mistakes, bad investments, failed businesses, emergencies, but that's not the real reason. Wealth is usually destroyed quietly, through habits that feel normal, responsible, even smart. You keep earning, you keep paying bills, you keep living life. And yet, freedom never arrives. Year after year, nothing changes. Not the way you expected. If you've ever felt stuck, despite working hard or earning more, this is why. Silent wealth killers are draining your future in the background. They aren't dramatic failures, they're ordinary choices, repeated over time. Choices that slowly take control of your money, your options, your life. In this video, you'll learn the 5 wealth killers keeping you from real financial security, and how to avoid them before it's too late. Step 1. Lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation begins the moment spending rises with income. A raise doesn't just increase your balance, it resets your standard of living. Upgrades start to feel automatic. A new phone, a bigger car, more subscriptions, more convenience. Nothing feels irresponsible. Everything feels justified, earned. But the margin disappears. The gap between income and expenses closes. You stop building wealth and start maintaining lifestyle. Every paycheck becomes necessary. One interruption creates pressure. That gap is everything. It's where savings form, where investing happens, where money compounds. Without it, even a high income creates the same life, just more expensive. When income slows, stress arrives instantly. Freedom leaves just as fast. Lifestyle inflation works because it's invisible. It doesn't feel dangerous. It feels normal. But it quietly forces you to work harder for the same comfort while real wealth slips further away. Financial freedom isn't about earning more. It's about controlling spending and protecting the margin that builds wealth. Step 2. Small monthly payments. Small. Monthly payments feel harmless because each one seems manageable. A phone plan, a streaming service, a gadget on installments, a buy now pay later purchase. On their own, they feel insignificant. But wealth isn't destroyed by one payment. It's destroyed by accumulation. Each payment quietly claims part of your future income before you ever receive it. Freedom shrinks in the background. Over time, flexibility disappears. Decisions stop being based on opportunity and start being based on obligations. Saving feels difficult. Investing feels impossible. Not because you lack discipline, but because your money is already spoken for. This is how people look financially stable while remaining trapped. Life feels normal, but options keep shrinking. Stacked obligations block wealth from growing and slowly take control of your future. Real financial freedom requires uncommitted income. Money that's free to move, free to invest, free to work for you instead of against you. Reducing small payments isn't about sacrifice. It's about reclaiming control and building long-term wealth. Step 3. Delaying investing. Many people delay investing. They think they need more money, a perfect income, the right time to start. They wait for security, confidence, extra savings. They think they're being responsible. But the truth, time, not the size of your investment, is the most powerful wealth-building tool you have. Compounding works best when you start early. Even small amounts grow. Every year you wait is a year your money could have been working, but isn't. The cost of delaying isn't obvious. That's why procrastination feels safe, even smart. Starting later often means more effort, bigger contributions, higher risk, all to achieve what small, consistent investments could have done over time. People think they're cautious, but they're sacrificing their greatest advantage, time. Investing isn't about timing the market. It isn't about having extra cash. It's about letting your money grow steadily, over years, over decades. Every day you wait quietly turns potential growth into lost opportunity. The earlier you start, the more compounding works for you. Passive wealth builds while others remain trapped chasing income alone. Step 4. Confusing income with wealth. Income feels like success. It's visible, measurable, praised by society, a bigger paycheck, a promotion, a high-paying job. It feels like freedom, but it isn't. Income and wealth are not the same. Wealth is what remains after expenses. What accumulates, what grows without constant effort. Many high earners live under pressure. Their lifestyle depends entirely on continued income. Miss a paycheck, and stress hits immediately. Panic follows. True wealth creates safety, flexibility, control. It reduces stress instead of adding it. If your security disappears the moment income stops, you are not wealthy. You are dependent. Chasing higher income without building assets only leads to a fragile life. Wealth isn't measured by how much you earn. It's measured by how independent your life becomes from your next paycheck. Without assets, income alone is temporary comfort. Building real wealth means keeping a portion of what you earn, investing it consistently, making your money work for you. So even if income stops, freedom remains. Financial independence comes from control, not appearances. Step 5. Not tracking money. Money that isn't tracked becomes invisible. Invisible money is easy to lose. Most people avoid tracking finances, not because it's hard, but because it forces awareness, and awareness can feel uncomfortable. Without it, habits repeat automatically. Small leaks go unnoticed, money quietly drains away. Subscriptions renew, impulse purchases happen. Recurring expenses slowly eat the resources that could have been saved or invested. Tracking money isn't about restriction. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about clarity, control, conscious decision-making. The moment you know where every dollar goes, your behavior begins to shift naturally. You stop making unconscious choices. You start making intentional ones. Control doesn't come from willpower alone. It comes from awareness. Wealth grows when money is managed consciously, not emotionally. Simple actions, reviewing obligations, analyzing spending patterns, adjusting habits, can completely transform your financial life. What you measure improves. If you want your money to work for you instead of disappearing, tracking is the foundation. Without awareness, even the best intentions will fail. Wealth isn't built through luck. Talent doesn't create it. Extreme hustle doesn't either. True wealth comes from avoiding silent mistakes early, before they compound. Most people don't fail dramatically. They stay quietly stuck. Removing these wealth killers doesn't require drastic changes. It requires awareness, patience, consistency. Start controlling your spending. Track your money. Avoid unnecessary payments. Invest early. Know the difference between income and wealth. Do this, and your money starts working for you instead of disappearing. If this video helped you rethink how money works, subscribe. Get simple, honest breakdowns of financial habits that create real freedom. Without hype, without shortcuts,